All right, welcome to the podcast, episode 4, right?
Yes, episode 4.
Episode 4, okay, just confirm. I'm Robert.
Donald.
And Duffy.
And we're still working on a setup here, and our technician's working. So let's start off. The big thing right now, Destiny 2. Trailer dropped a few days ago?
Fucked up. Nothing.
Dropped what, 2 days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago they had a Twitch live event with the trailer.
Now, you actually watched it, and so did Duffy. I did not, because I'll wait until it's closer to release.
And there's more trailers.
There's actually more gameplay, because I was hyped for Destiny 1, but they kept changing the game. Like, the menus kept changing. They announced some planets. Those planets just disappeared when the final product, and like, what happened? So I'm waiting for it, like, maybe a month before release before I watch anything new that they come out with.
Well, from what I got from the first trailer they're trying to make it look like there's a story now besides reading Grimoire cards all day.
There was a story.
If you read the Grimoire
cards,
had
to read it.
You didn't actually get to play the story.
No, I got it. You were dead. You came back to life, and you have to find the light.
That was the story.
That's as basic as I could get.
I never read a single Grimoire card.
And I know they changed the voice actor of the little cube thing.
It was Peter Dinklage first, and then they changed
I had no problem with it.
to someone else because they thought Peter Dinklage didn't have enough emotion.
No,
Even though he's playing a robot.
Well, no, people complained.
It was a robot.
But I had no problem with it. Actually, now when I went back to it, after they changed the characters, the voice actor, then they changed the lines, I didn't like it.
Well, now he's more like sassy, joking, and...
Didn't like it. Didn't care for it, honestly.
Well, I just find it funny people had a problem with Peter Dinklage doing the robot voice first, but they love BB-8 from the newest Star Wars. And all he does is beep and roll.
Well, that's just Star Wars.
I'm just saying.
Apparently, Star Wars can do no wrong.
Think episode 1, 2,
Think about it. Force Awakens was just the New Hope.
Episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Instead of Ben Kenobi dying and getting stabbed, Han Solo died and got stabbed by someone that was like a father to him. Think about it.
So wait, Rey's hand's gonna get chopped off?
Well,
or is it gonna be what's the name of the trooper that turned rogue?
Finn.
So Finn's hand's gonna be chopped off.
He is going to be a Jedi. I think he just
no, his hand's gonna get chopped off just because someone's hand's gotta get chopped off.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. It's just.
Who are they going to put in?
I just really hope The Last Jedi is not just the Empire, because if it is, I'm going to fall asleep.
It's just a rehash of all the movies.
Because
at least they're not doing the first 3 where everyone hated, and there's no Jar Jar Binks this time.
I didn't care for. I don't know.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, not yet.
I was fine with Jar Jar. I had no problem with him.
He was a shit character.
Misa, shut the okay, sorry. Back to Destiny. We'll sign out there. But, okay, you played the first one, right?
Yeah.
I've never played the first one.
Yeah. So, but you're excited for the second one, right?
I am.
That's a day one buy for you?
It might be a day one buy, just because I missed out on...
Well, you didn't miss out at the start.
I missed out.
Okay. You missed out after the expansions came out.
But...
Okay,
for someone that played the expansion, you played the expansions, right?
I touched on the first 2, and then I didn't play anymore.
And so you got to see all the extra stuff they added. I played Vanilla Destiny before any new expansion was coming, and I think about 30 hours into the game, I started to recognize the pattern. Once I hit a point, it was just the grind. And that's when the game... that's when I started to realize there wasn't much to this game.
Even with the expansions...
In the vanilla version, at least.
The 2 expansions I dealt with, it was still a grind. They just gave me
it's an RPG. They were trying to do a first-person RPG. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And RPGs are grinds.
Yeah.
You know, but
especially
the grind's supposed to be entertaining.
This wasn't as good.
It wasn't as entertaining.
Well, if they come into PC, it might turn it into a... Basically, what it wanted to be something like World of Warcraft.
It needs to be mod supported.
I'm skeptical.
I'd be excited for mod support.
Cosmetic
mod support.
I doubt there's going to be mod support.
I know. But man can dream.
But I'm skeptical because the first one promised so much.
Did it? I didn't really pay attention.
They promised a lot. Like, one of the things you mentioned where they promised the extra planets and all of a sudden they were just gone.
Well, no, they just, in the trailers, like the trailers when they were showing off the game leading up to it, because I think the game was in development for like 4 years or some shit like
They
that.
put a good amount of time.
Yeah, it was a good time. So, like, when they would, each game show, they would show like this one planet, but then when the final product came through, it never made it. Or like the setup system for the inventory, it was completely different when they first showed it, and then they made it more simple. They simplified it.
Like, my thing was I was into it a lot back then, and I don't remember half of it, but I just remember that initially they had a lot of promises on that game that they were saying it was going to allow you to do this and that, and so a large amount of things is what they said it was supposed to be able to do. And then when the game actually came out, you were really limited on what you could do.
Now, don't get me wrong. It was a good game. It was a good... It was a good... It's Bungie. It was Halo. That's what it was.
It wasn't what...
It was a fancy Halo.
It wasn't something I would have bought day one if I knew it was going to be game.
Same here, but you gotta think, when it came out, the new consoles just came out. What else was there to play besides Minecraft?
Yeah.
Because before Destiny, I was playing Minecraft on my PS4. You don't buy a PS4 to play Minecraft. You know.
So don't say that.
Well, obviously I did for like a month or two.
There's some people who generally buy a console just to play Minecraft.
You might as well just...
Oh, that's a good thing with parents, though. Is that Minecraft is good sit down, shut the fuck up, leave me alone.
You can buy a crappy basic Dell and still play Minecraft.
It's Legos just without the mess.
Yeah.
In a way. I think.
And then also you don't have to worry about doing anything with your child.
Well, no parent does that anymore. That's a different subject.
But you never watched the trailer for the new one.
No, because
He read the Kotaku review.
Well, I read the...
So
I read
what
the
to expect from it?
The PC review.
They're hands-on.
Yeah, they're hands-on. Like, they did the first mission, which everyone saw in the trailer. I think they did...
Actually, the trailer didn't show the first mission.
They showed the
trailer showed like the background and like what I said.
Well,
it looks like they're expanding a story.
It was the brief part of, I think, the first mission of the game. They did the strike mission, the first, I think, one of them, and then they did the new PvP mode. That's like, which reminds me a lot of Sabotage, in a sense. Or no, maybe Search and Destroy. Because you gotta, each bomb...
The attacker and defender.
Each team has a bomb. They gotta plant at the other team. You gotta defend it.
Well, that's more of a Sabotage with 2 bombs.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not Search and Destroy.
Search and Destroy, only attack or defense.
Yeah, so it's like a form of Sabotage. So, I mean, they said it runs great on PC for it is. They didn't notice any frame rate drop. It didn't, at least if it did, it wasn't noticeable.
So they didn't, for the test, they didn't notice any basic port failures.
Granted, it could just be it's a demo, because who knows how much.
They could specifically make it only for a PC.
It's supposed to be done. Supposed to come out September of this year.
I believe. I don't remember.
So if it's supposed to be coming out in September of this year, it should be almost already done.
Should be, but games nowadays.
This is Activision.
Games nowadays have shown a bad system of releasing games.
True though, but Bungie is under Activision, I think.
Yeah.
So Activision, they release it. There is no... Once they set a date, they don't delay it. To my knowledge...
They don't delay it, but they also don't release full-made games.
If you delay a game...
No, that's true. But see, that's Destiny. Destiny, when it first came out, wasn't a full-made game.
In all honesty, delaying a game is better than releasing a broken game.
But see, I'm concerned because most PC ports...
I would rather them release a not finished game, but have it
early access game.
Not so much an early access. I mean, you take it's a level thing, right?
That's what?
Destiny's a level game.
It's a first person RPG, pretty much. And
you take shit. You release it. You have the first 20 levels, and you have something for. Because that's from what I understand, level 20 is the max level for Destiny.
It was, and then they added light levels.
They added another leveling system.
Originally it was up to 20. Once you hit 20, then you had to. Only way you could level was by light, which you had to get through gear. So in a form, it was like additional.
Gear makes it additional
to your max level. It was complicated, kind of.
Well, your gear had a separate level from your actual level, which gave you a different level at that point.
No, it's item level.
That's
I'm really familiar with that.
That's pretty much what it is. But
I'd rather them come out.
Yeah.
I'd rather them come out and be like, all right, we have everything made for the game from from level 1 to 20, and we have a little bit of level 20 stuff that people can do. Release that, and then take a month to increase your.
Are you talking about like what WoW do?
No, not so much what WoW.
Like every few months they release more content.
Yeah, but
because they're planning on not doing big expansions anymore. From what I read, they're not planning. They're planning just doing like adding it throughout the years or whatever. Instead of
that's how they made the first.
That's fine, because then it gives people like, hey, okay, like I did everything.
Keeps them longer.
Yeah, I mean, because there's people that do that shit where they get all the way up to the last thing, and then that one, and if they don't have other tunes, then that one tune is like, all right, I am done playing WoW until
the next expansion
comes out and comes back.
Yeah,
until the next week when your weeklies expire.
Yeah,
but I'd rather them have 1 through 20, a little bit extra 20 stuff, and then that gives the development team to polish up the next thing that they're going to release. Have that out before people get to level 20 or I don't
tired
know.
Of it.
No, not even tired of it, because I don't know how long the leveling is going to be. I don't know if you can.
Well,
I don't know if you can have one guy game for a week and then be.
Destiny, it didn't take that long to get to 20.
Yeah, you could get there pretty quick.
You can get there within like 2 days, I would say, if you played a lot.
Okay, so that.
Although they might change it.
But I think they should release it, and then, or they should focus all their manpower on the stuff that people are going to play right out of the gate, and then take all that manpower and polish up the next part, and then just throw that on an update. Because look at all the games that have been releasing now. It's day one patch. It's the game's not finished.
That's just the new norm.
Yeah.
But it's fine if there's a day one patch. It's understandable because you found something right before you released it. But it seems like there's a norm where they'll release a full game that still doesn't seem like it's ready to be released nowadays, and they'll rely on their patches to fix everything along the way.
Well, see, that's what happened once we got internet access to where they can patch their games. Now they don't have to delay a game. They're like, well, it's about 80% done. We can still release it, and then we'll just fix it later. But then turns out the game didn't sell very well. Never gets patched. Yeah. But see, your idea seems smart for Destiny for them to do that. But here's the thing, though: there's not going to be a subscription base to it. So they're only going to get that one item. Like it's going to be $60. That's it. They're not going to get any more.
They're not dropping
unless from obviously they're going to do microtransactions. That's a given.
I assumed they was going to do the same thing as the first one, which was the season pass. Where
I'm like, wow, like that. They can do that with WoW because they're getting monthly subscriptions. They're always constant money, not just
and also they
one big
had one of the highest games ever.
Yeah.
Is it still high?
It's still been one of the highest.
It's still the highest MMO, sadly, which makes no sense. I like the Final Fantasy one. It's just hard.
Well, they've just been playing
the Final Fantasy one.
It's just I don't have time. I just don't have time to dedicate my time into it because there's just so much to it. Because it came out years ago. Getting into it now, and
Warcraft or Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't have time to dedicate into it anymore. I don't have time to do RPGs anymore, sadly.
Yeah,
you have time. You just choose not to. All the time that we put into art, you could have been playing an RPG.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have played Ark. It's just,
And then we wanted to have stopped playing Ark when we get to that one place where it starts becoming
every time. I swear we'll never hit 85 ever.
We did that one day.
That was because I was the host of the server and I maxed our levels out for fun because we were done.
Still hit 85.
So you got to feel what endgame was.
Well, yeah, and then
we dicked around for like 15 minutes and then left.
Well, yeah, we tamed a dino, and then I maxed the level out, and then we threw it all into speed just to see how fast a spider can go. Whew, man, it could fly.
Spider?
Was it a spider?
The pterodon?
No.
Or maybe that or a scorpion.
Was it the scorpion?
Spiders aren't tameable yet, as far as I know.
I don't know. It was anything we saw. We were like, why not? Let's see how fast it can go. Pterodons can go fast. Yeah, it was actually really cool. But I don't know. Destiny 2, I don't think it's gonna be a day one buy for me.
It's probably not gonna be for me either.
I've been wanting a new MMO.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for pretty much the reviews.
I'm gonna wait a month. See what the month's perception is.
See if there's actually a lot of content, enough content to justify $60.
Because Destiny 1 was where I remember.
Wait, I'm sorry. It'll be on PC. It might be $40.
Got it.
Oh, was Overwatch $60 when it came out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$60.
Was it?
Yes,
I could have sworn it was cheaper.
$60.
Interesting.
But no, I'm gonna wait a month.
Well, yeah, this is Activision we're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna wait a month
That's right. This is not 70.
because I remember on Destiny 1, the month point was where I noticed a lot of people fall off very quickly because they found they were just doing the same thing.
Well, not only that, the part when we got to where you had to grind, people found spots.
The loot cave.
The loot cave. There are certain areas that you can grind stuff,
Yeah.
which in reality it took just as long as if you're doing it the other way. But then they were patching it because they were like, that's not the point of the purpose of the game. The purpose of the game is to grind. We're technically doing the same thing anyways.
Yeah.
It's just a different way.
We're
to
just
do
not
it.
playing the story missions as we grind it.
Yeah, the story. Oh god.
That's what they were called.
Yeah, it was horrible.
They're called story missions.
What I hated
With no
most
substance.
was to do anything. You had to go into orbit to do anything.
And sit there with your group in the ships.
Yeah, and it just
They're getting rid of orbit.
no, they
Well,
have it.
I-
It's there, but you don't have to.
I don't get my awesome collector's ship to look at while it's loading.
No, to my knowledge, you still get it,
Fuck if I know, man.
but the option is you don't have to go into orbit to search for anything. You can do it on the planet.
So I can now just not waste time of having to jump out, jump in, jump back in.
Exactly. So like, oh, this is what I wanted. Gotta jump back out. And it was bad.
That was the best part because that was the only way you could ever see those ships.
I swear I spent half the game in orbit.
Yeah, because they want you to look at those ships.
Searching for PvP. Because once we got to the point, me and my buddies, we just did PvP.
They wanted you to look at your pretty ships that they wanted you to try to always go for.
Which, when we played PvP, it felt like just like Halo with superpowers.
It really was.
Although I do give props to Destiny because with the jumping around, controlling and everything, when Advanced Warfare came out, gave me a very big advantage in the first month it came out because
I had Titanfall.
Because when the game started, I was able to
Titanfall.
use the jetpacks.
I wish that game did more successful than it did.
Those echo suits that they had in Advanced Warfare. I was able to get across the map faster than anybody else, and I could kill their team.
Because you already knew the concept of what to do.
Exactly, from Destiny. And then once everyone started figuring that out, I started getting going.
See, I had.
Remember when I was showing you when I was unemployed for like 2 months? I got really into Call of Duty because that's all I had the money for. And I got to, I think, the top 100 in the leaderboards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was flying, because all that. What else was I going to do?
If you
I just had surgery. I couldn't work for a month anyways.
So you're stuck on your ass.
And I was already unemployed. I was already unemployed for a month, and then I had another month because I had surgery. What am I going to do? Play Call of Duty.
Might as well.
Yeah. Titanfall 1 was a great game.
Never played it.
It fell off pretty
Never
hard.
played
It fell off pretty hard. It was a really good game, but that was like the most early experience to the whole jumping around jetpack things.
And not many people played it. That's why not many people knew about it.
Yeah. But the people who did, but that's what Call of Duty stole their idea from too, was let's jump around and have jetpacks and run on walls.
It was coming to that eventually.
It was going to.
I can see it. I can see that being the reason.
Well, maybe they're already
But,
heading towards that way, but...
But I know that. But getting back on the track of Destiny,
Sorry.
I know they're releasing 3 special abilities for the classes.
Yeah, each class has
You
an
have-
ability and a subclass. You
Well,
get the choice
no,
of
I'm
two.
just the new for Destiny 2, I guess. The Warlock is getting a Dawn Blade, which basically you shoot up, throw fire out. The Titan, is that what they're called?
Mhm.
Titan.
Yeah.
You're basically turning into Captain America. You have
Oh, yeah.
a void shield that they
So
can throw.
they're changing the abilities.
And then Hunter gets a staff that glows blue and starts fucking shit up.
Now, when I think it was in PvP,
The Golden Gun?
Destiny. No, not the Golden Gun. The Hunter class was OP.
Oh, because he had the one-hit melee.
Yeah, it was. If it was a close quarter map, it was really
Yeah,
OP.
and then the long-range mask, the Golden Gun was OP.
Because I used to play the. Oh man, I can't remember the other class. It's Hunter, Titan,
Warlock.
Warlock,
and
yes.
Was it Warlock in the first one?
Yeah, Warlock was in the first one.
Okay,
Because the Warlock was like...
I don't know why we're talking about the first one.
The Warlock was the recommendation for some of the maps to like get around because the glide could get you farther.
Well, that was my main. That's who I played because I was the healer. Because I had the subclass was healing, which was convenient.
I wonder if I could...
It was necessary to get through some of the dungeons. Or...
And the strike missions at one point, yeah.
Well, also some of the major
especially
bosses.
if you're doing the max level, like at hardest difficulty, you needed that. At least, I don't know. I feel like they should have released different classes for Destiny 2 instead of just sticking with the same class type. Like
they have to stick with what people already know because what they already said as a base,
or add another class. Why didn't they add? They could have added another class.
Another class and evolving classes like they're doing would be the better option, or maybe a couple other classes. But also in Destiny 1, they ended up having the 3 only basic abilities and then adding 2 other ones that you could switch to as well.
The subclass?
Well, they gave a whole different power up on some of them. I remember.
Was that from the expansions?
It's from one of the expansions.
Oh, then I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
'cause I didn't play the expansions.
So they ended up making it to where you could pick one or the other as your main primary.
Because I remember originally you had a basic one, and then once you hit a certain level, you had a subclass. So you could either, like for the Warlock, you could be either healer or damage booster.
Oh no, so that was the subclass, yeah.
Yeah, it was you had 2 different ones, but unless they added another subclass in the expansions, which I never played.
Well, from what I remember in the trailer, it looked like they left the golden gun still in, because I remember one of the people in the trailer used the golden gun.
Wasn't that only in PvP?
It was also for missions as well.
I don't remember much about the missions.
Yeah, you could use it during missions, and it was not bad. Because like on main bosses, it would do a good amount of damage.
Wasn't it? I don't know.
It wouldn't one-tap them,
I
but
always played the shoot and cover. Shoot and cover. I was playing that like Call of Duty because some of the bosses were OP.
well, I remember because of Destiny 2 thing, I was looking through some things, and it popped up on my feed as something recommended where it showed a dude do one of the major bosses in Destiny 1 solo and blindfolded.
I thought you did it by melee.
Jesus.
He did it solo and blindfolded, and he meleeed. Yes, he had a sword.
Oh, okay.
But he did it with an
That's a
invisible.
lot of dedication, though.
He did it with a class that can go invisible.
It took him a lot of tries.
Oh, he was absolutely
Too bright?
ecstatic
No.
when
Just
he
letting it-
pulled it off, and I can't blame him because he got to exact points and knew how far he had to walk. And
Well, it's just like in WoW, once you get to a certain point, you do dungeons over and over, raids over and over. Eventually, someone's gonna solo it. Like the
Yeah, you
older
can always
raids,
go back
the older
if you
raids,
want.
classes that shouldn't solo dungeons can, like hunter classes, shouldn't be, or priests shouldn't be able to solo.
Shadow Priest can.
Well, I'm just saying, but I mean,
he's
like,
talking about a regular healer.
like just a
I
regular
doubt a
heal-
healer priest could solo anything.
an older one, an older dungeon.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know.
let's say, okay, what was the latest expansion? I can't remember the name of it.
I'm not a WoW person, so
The newest one just came out?
Yeah, I forgot the
Legion.
name of it. Okay, Legion. I'm pretty sure a priest and Legion could solo probably a
Something in Burning Crusade.
Burning Crusade or maybe Lich King
Probably.
could solo it now
the most substance I
when
can
they
give you-
shouldn't be able to.
Would
But
it-
because it's so
Well, that's the problem that I have with WoW is that every expansion they're releasing levels instead of just keeping a base level and
just adding stronger gear.
adding stronger gear. Like I'd rather it be the iconic level 60, level 70, and then as you just progress through the game, new expansions come out, your just item level goes up versus
new things
versus
going after.
god, I'm 105. I'm 110.
People see a lot of people naturally they want to feel progression. So you got a level. Just because I have a level item level
They
gear
want to
with
see
this,
that XP gauge fill.
some people just like seeing that. They just like leveling.
Yeah.
Like some people just like mindless hack and slash games. It's a great time reliever for me personally. Love hack and slash games like Dynasty Warriors.
So you guys are not doing day one buys.
I'm gonna wait.
I'm not even doing
I
it
think
this month.
I think I'm gonna pick it up just because it all depends on what I have going on too. Like if I have other games that I want to play, like
September. Yeah, we still gotta play
Probably should do
Wildlands, which will probably.
and
be
you want to do Payday, which
we're doing that for right now. I don't mean we're gonna be playing it all the way until September.
Playing it in September.
No game we have, sadly. We come back to games later after a while. We always have.
Start and
all right,
stop.
but I think I'm gonna pick it up day one or night one or
unless I
whatever.
see something like he's hoping he's going to see, like a gameplay trailer that really makes me think it's going to be good.
I'm just
I want the
hoping.
experience.
I want more content than what was given in the first one. For
Okay.
someone that played the vanilla version,
Yeah.
$60 is not worth it for me.
Well, I didn't even spend 60. I spent the, what was it, 80 or 90 to
Well-
get the season pass with the first one.
Well, okay, let's be honest here. I think I spent $500 because I bought the Destiny bundle console, so I got the white
Jesus.
console.
Well, you got a console, so you didn't.
I got the console with it, but I don't know if the game was included or not because I wanted the game price.
Oh,
The game was included.
it was included to a point.
But the price, but I didn't like the way the black PS4 looked. I liked the white one.
Yeah.
It looked slick. It had a glossy look to it, like the original PS3. So I was like,
you thought it had a nicer camera.
that's a day one buy. That's a day one buy. The minute it comes out, buying it.
Yeah, but that is mostly. It seemed like you more wanted the console than anything, and the game was like a
Well, I
bonus.
was getting a PS4 anyways.
Yeah, so the game was a bonus.
But the minute they came out with the white version, I was like, sold.
Alright, so, anyway. I'm buying it. You guys aren't buying it.
My judgment's still in the air. I'm giving more time.
Alright.
I'll be buying it. I'll just be
So-
waiting.
Thoughts on year 1 of Overwatch? Oh god, that looks shitty. What the fuck happened?
A lot.
Do I have a key code?
Is-
Yeah, just keep talking.
Oh, sorry.
So, year 1 of Overwatch just came out. Oh, that's why I have.
I don't know much information about it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I know they.
Well,
I saw on Kotaku
no, I'm just
they
saying.
showed
Just
some.
saying
Oh,
in
you're talking
general.
about your
Just
one
saying in
opinion
general. This
of-
is the 1 year that the game has come out, and they're releasing an event coming up in 3 days of the anniversary.
They're releasing an event.
Yeah.
Wonder which event. Have they announced it? Do you know?
Can look it up.
I've only seen on Kotaku. They showed. I guess Blizzard released some preview skins that they're releasing for the year 1 anniversary, which seemed cool. I've yet to spend money on loot boxes though.
I dropped $40
What?
when it came out.
1 year strong.
But year one, what are your guys' thoughts on the game?
I mean, I'm still playing it now, so I come back to it time to time. I'm still.
I stopped playing it for an extended and came back to it. And
You uninstalled it.
I actually uninstalled it twice.
Straight up.
Oh god.
I've uninstalled it twice.
See, I like that soldier one.
Alright, so it looks like getting some new skins. We're getting a Soldier 76 skin, Farah.
I think they're doing a
Bastion.
skin for everybody.
Sorry.
That's
Nope.
all they released.
Hey, that's the first Zarya skin. I don't think she's had any special Zarya skins.
Is Arya the
the one with
The
bubble,
Russian chick.
the Russian bubble?
hacker, right?
No, that's Sombra.
Oh, okay, no, yeah. Sorry.
She's a tank.
She's a
But-
tank now?
No,
She's
not
a tank class.
Oh,
And they added new emojis and stuff like that.
yeah, because I uninstalled once or twice. The first time I installed, I came back when they released Sombra, and I actually really liked what she did to the game.
She is cool.
I like the way she
Hard,
plays.
hard to play.
I like the way she plays because I used to be a Tracer main, and then they nerfed her to shit, and I didn't like Tracer.
They
when-
nerfed Diva too, just recently.
Yeah, they just hit Diva with nerf, but when they
I
nerfed
hate
Tracer
when
into
they
the
do
ground,
that because you got to think about it. They nerf somebody and then
someone's going to
somebody
take
else
out the
just takes.
top.
So why
being
don't they just
OP.
leave it?
Well, because you got to remember,
someone's always going to be OP. Let's
what's
just
going to be
face
a
it.
factor is the esports perspective of this.
No one cares about the esports part.
But it's any game, and that will. League of Legends is a big example on esports factors
don't-
playing a game.
I don't care for League of Legends.
But Overwatch is using the same idea. They're using that to dictate how they edit the
They're
game.
trying to just compete with that because League of Legends and Dota
Well, the thing is,
are such. The only reason they're so big is because it's free.
I wouldn't. They are not free.
No, they're free to play.
They're free to play. They're not free to play.
Well, it's not. It's not. It's your choice if you want to spend money on it.
And people spend a lot of money.
But
Oh yeah.
But-
Well, I traded in all my Xbox games when my Xbox cracked out.
I mean, I played Smite. I did not spend money on Smite. You just gotta play to unlock.
You're
the
a weird
characters.
person, okay?
No, it's called.
Other people don't have that patience.
Huh?
Other people don't have that patience.
I'm sorry. I'm a millennial baby.
Jesus.
I'm millennial baby too. It's like instant gratification. Give me.
It's called just being patient.
Fuck that.
Yeah, like, I mean, I started out.
I mean, you switched to console, switching the PC anyways. So selling your Xbox games, you're probably going to anyways.
Yeah, well,
You
sooner
just,
or later,
you,
I
you
had
just
so
decided
many.
to spend it on.
Yeah, I
On League.
basically spent it all on Riot points. I had $300 in like trade-ins from all my shit, and then
I traded in like.
because I didn't care for. I was playing Warcraft. I was playing Warcraft and League, so it's like I didn't have a whole lot to do with anything, so I just spent the trade-in on Riot points when I wanted to buy something.
I went and traded in like a good handful of my PS4 games. Xbox.
We're gonna go back.
I know.
I'm gonna get a fucking bell every time you guys get off.
Well, no, I was only talking about something, and he wanted to bring up free to play and why that's a big success on League and Dota.
Yeah.
But like my thing was like,
I'll just take
I don't think
it and show
Overwatch
that.
is. No, it's we're on Overwatch right now. Okay, I don't think Overwatch.
Well, they haven't released a lot of stuff for the anniversary. Like I mean, it's coming up, but they haven't really They announced that they're doing
There's
new skins, new emojis.
There's been a teaser
new
on
maps. New maps.
They're probably gonna drop a new character.
They probably not.
I think they will.
Because when was the last character they dropped?
Was
that Tank dude, right?
Osuna?
Yeah.
And how long ago was that?
2-3 months ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
I think it was 2 months ago.
I don't think they're going to drop a new character like that just out of the blue.
I feel like they probably had something already set up though because it's their year one.
Aren't they releasing like 4 maps? Well, maybe I read that wrong.
I don't know.
Like arena maps.
I just feel like a new character would not be a bad decision on their part for their year one.
It wouldn't be, but like because they did an assault, new assault character, new healer because Ana, and new tank. So they would need a new support. They would do a new support. That would be the next one. I can't think of a new support. I don't need another turret. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he just got boosted.
Huh?
He just got a boost. He's stronger now.
Torborn?
Yeah. No, not
God,
Torborn.
he's so annoying.
The robot.
Bastion,
yeah. He just got boost in power.
He is so annoying.
The beginning of this month, or last couple months, March. Is when
It was March?
Yeah.
So that's too soon to release a new character.
I felt like I remember hearing about him so much longer ago.
Although they're competitive, I don't think it's doing very well. The competitive play.
It's still not doing bad. It's still getting a good amount of
It takes
attention.
me forever to find a game. Because I participated in season 1 and 2.
Well, I'm not talking about the competitive online. I thought you were talking about the esports perspective.
No, the esport, I don't follow any of that. Like, I love Gears of War, but I don't follow it.
I dabble in it. I see some of it and see the crazy plays they do.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I don't follow it, but I'll watch it.
There's crazy plays, but I mean, sometimes it's luck. It's just how it laid out.
Well, I remember I watched this one video where a pro wrecked someone using his name, who was using an aimbot and hacks, and he completely.
Oh, didn't you see the?
He completely destroyed
the
them.
13-year-old Korean girl that destroyed pros and.
Oh, and everyone thought she was cheating.
Everyone thought she was cheating, and then
one pro put up his career online.
put up his career
to say
on
she
it.
was cheating, and it came out that she's in the top 10 in Korea for the character she was playing.
Some shit like that.
She was playing the buff muscular chick.
Zan.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
right.
And she's like one of the best players in Korea, and she's 13.
What else is it to do in Korea?
Well, Korea is all about being good at video games.
Yeah, so they can hack us, right?
Hey, they got that 10 millisecond delay, or not even.
Well, they have better internet than us. So
They have better internet than half the world.
No, is that North Korea or South
Korea? It's not North Korea. North Korea has closed internet to the rest of the world.
What's the difference? Oh yeah,
Kim Jong.
That Korea got the test Dragon Ball Online. Fucking bastards.
You could have used it.
Salty.
You could have played it. All you had to do was use a port.
I had to be a citizen of Korea.
There, you can buy those accounts.
Yeah, but it don't matter. The game's closed now. It didn't work out because they decided to test it in Korea.
It has the biggest esports scene out there.
No one cares. It's
And
Dragon Ball Online. It was WoW.
It's online gaming, and Korea's crazy about online games.
No, not like here.
Yeah, yes.
Just
worse than
here.
Here, there are people die in internet cafes because they don't ever get sleep or eat food, and they're just playing video games.
It's because it's probably cheaper than having internet at your house.
Some people. There was this one kid I think they found. I remember
they have more room in the LAN center in their house.
I read an article about this person who apparently went missing at the age of 16 and wasn't found until they were 24, and they were living in a LAN center apparently.
Clearly, they don't care about their education.
Oh no, they're apparently really bad about their education.
If I miss school for a week, there'd be a cop knocking on my door.
No, they're pretty strict about their education. Like, if you're under a certain age, you get cut off on the internet at a certain time of day. Like, no more online access, like video game wise.
It's like I feel like they have to have good grades and good gaming scores.
Well, no, some of the league pros, like I used to watch documentaries about it, and like One of them was like horrible grades and everything, but he'd always go play games.
I mean, I love games, but I can't see going pro in one of the games.
Well, these are different people than the regular gaming players. These people are like addicts.
Well, I was an addict to a certain game before.
Yeah, but
I mean,
were you pulling 18-hour days?
No, my junior year, I went to online school, and guess what I did all day?
Play video games.
Exactly. And I had like 0% in all my school grades.
Well, they dictate life to one game for 18 hours a day.
Yeah, I did too, to a degree.
That was probably for me.
Way worse.
Well, they probably were way worse, but I was getting really good. But then life. I realized I was.
Well, also, our
there's
life,
no way. Like,
at that point was a different time where esports was
10 years ago.
A different time.
It was game battles.
I miss game battles.
It's still
around.
exists. Just no one uses it.
A lot of people still use it.
Really?
That's how you get in the MLG still.
Really?
MLG still exists even though it went belly up.
Did it?
It went belly up. They opened that MLG arena and it went belly up.
I used to watch the MLG Halo 3 stuff, like the finals.
Walshy, Over 1,
That's when I liked Halo. When I used to watch it.
I remember Walshy, Ogre 1 and Ogre 2.
I don't know anybody's names.
I remember them just because they're iconic names, but I remember I was on Twitch and I saw Walshy.
The only reason I know Prodigy is because of this fool right here. It's the only reason I know that name. Okay, you got a new topic?
No, I'm looking. I'm trying to see what is being, what people are thinking that's going to be announced at E3.
Oh, there's already a list.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Oh, no, you didn't find it.
Obviously.
Google.
Well, besides freaking Far Cry 4 or 5.
Games. Yeah, I had it.
So Crackdown 3.
Just click that.
So it's gonna bring you to a whole other page where I had everything right there.
No, you're fine. Because it lists as rumor games and guaranteed games.
So the confirmed games. Let's start with the first one. Battlefield 1.
Oh,
Battlefield 1 expansion.
I feel like they're going to try to do another Battlefield completely this year. Because they have.
You think they're going to come out with another Battlefield?
No.
They did it with the freaking stupid Battlefield Hardline shit.
Stupid. Hold up.
That was stupid.
That was awesome.
That was not Battlefield.
I don't care. I don't like Battlefield, but Hardline was awesome.
I don't like Hardline. That was a shit game.
Hardline reminded me of
I liked
Payday.
Battlefield.
Hardline reminded me of Payday.
Really shit version.
Just explosive Payday.
I didn't like Hardline.
It probably looked. I haven't played Hardline, and I know I haven't really looked at any videos on Hardline.
It's really good.
But I'm pretty sure Hardline probably beats Payday.
Well, it does.
Visually, sure.
Visually, gameplay. Well, I mean, it's cops and robbers to a whole nother level. Because one team plays cops, the other one plays robbers. There's vehicles, but I don't know. I loved it. That was a day one buy for me. Story mode was fun.
If it never existed, I would have been happy.
I wish Battlefield didn't exist.
That sucks for you.
No one cares about Battlefield.
It's such a successful game over Call of Duty.
Not really.
Right now, Call of Duty's dead.
Okay, why did that become so good?
No, it's dying, but it's still one of the best-selling games. Even though it's slowly dying.
The recent games haven't been successful.
Not to...
Compared to Battlefield's recent game.
Okay, their games, they're dropping because they're not... Because, this is the pedestal. Modern Warfare 2's up here. No game has reached that. Black Ops 2 came...
Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, wasn't that the top? The best-selling Call of Duty game?
Yeah, I think that was their pinnacle.
This is Activision's thinking. Okay, Modern Warfare 2 sold this much. So any game that comes out is not coming close to that because Modern Warfare 2 is just... You can't... Just at the time, that was so iconic.
Yeah, because Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4 was...
Call of Duty 4 blew up.
Yeah.
And then,
top of the
sequel,
charts.
oh my god, the sequel, which, it was a day one buy for everybody. So, any game coming after that, World at War, did good, but
World at War came between Modern Warfare 2 and...
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3.
Did it?
No, that became... World at War was between 4
and 2, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Black Ops. Black Ops was a great game, but didn't come up to the sales numbers as Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 3 sales were actually pretty good. but
It
not
just wasn't Modern Warfare 2. Game,
exactly. You know, so any game, yeah, it is slowly declining because the last recent one, Black Ops 2, is I think the best selling.
Yeah, Black Ops 2
so
was
far.
closest successful game they've had.
Compared to Modern Warfare 2 originally. But Advanced Warfare didn't do well.
Ghost did horrible.
Ghost, let's not talk about it. I forgot about it. Thank you for reminding
They put a
me,
lot
to
of
be
hopes on that game
That
for some
dog,
reason.
man. That dog. The graphics did
You
not
got
look
to
great.
control a dog. Innovative gameplay. Play as a dog.
I didn't even play the story.
I
played that
it.
Alien
we're
mode, though.
off topic again.
Huh?
We're off topic again.
It's shooter. It's Battlefield.
Sorry. Call of Duty fan, Battlefield fan.
You could have
No.
you could at least say that when we talk about Call of Duty the World War.
I'm not excited for that.
I like.
I'm done with
Like
that.
you guys are seriously like
Well, no,
off topic.
we're just gonna talk about the next Call of Duty anyways. But
You're just gonna rant. I'm just gonna sit here.
my thing is,
Like I have all these things that we could talk about. You're just like, all right, let's talk about Battlefield, and then we end up in Call of Duty 4.
well, because he got mad that I said Battlefield's going successful now while Call of Duty's declining and dying.
I keep thinking that.
Battlefield 1 sold amazingly as well.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Sure.
How many people are still playing it?
A good amount.
Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
A lot of people are still playing
Oh.
that game pretty regularly.
Are there a way we can look up numbers?
Yeah, there's numbers.
We could look at Twitch numbers.
Yeah, let's do that.
Games
Just keep fucking talking.
But no, like, I've been a Call of Duty fan since 2. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty.
I didn't play 2.
Battlefield Bad Company 2 was the one that made me like Battlefield.
That was
as well.
fun. I liked the story mode.
Story mode was great.
Story mode was great.
Bad Company 1 and 2 had a great story mode.
Online, didn't care for.
Online wasn't horrible. I just liked it, not the Call of Duty setup of it's only you that wins the game on Call of Duty sometimes. Like, you can one-hand win a game. On Battlefield, you as one person are useless.
I don't know. Some games I play, it seems like it's just one man winning it. When I played, I think it was. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Hardline.
Battlefield
I think it
3.
was Bad Company 2.
Not that
Bad
many
Company 2.
Battlefield 1. There's a bunch of people playing it, not a whole lot of people streaming it, but if that makes it any kind of...
A lot of people
difference.
playing it, not a lot of people streaming it.
Like, top channel is 91 views.
Got it. Okay.
Versus
and then
Call of Duty, which...
What's Call of Duty one?
A lot. Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Well, you know, Zombies just came out. The Zombie
Yeah.
Chronicles. So that one's going to be big.
So
for
in
while.
a fight between Battlefield and Call of Duty is winning right now.
All right.
On Twitch.
Yeah.
That's the only numbers we can really go by.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, Call of Duty Call of Duty World War II we'll get a new trailer at E3, or
Probably gameplay.
probably gameplay and a press conference.
Well, they're
Hopefully multiplayer.
they're gonna do a story first.
Yeah.
They always do the story.
Yeah, it's gonna be a story.
Which no one cares about.
I doubt they're gonna show a multiplayer trailer, but they'll probably have multiplayer hands-on.
Maybe.
I want to see what kind of guns they're gonna do, because if they do World at War,
it's
like,
gonna
style
be. It's
stuff,
gonna be
I'll go
like.
back.
It's probably gonna be like that.
I wouldn't
Because
mind it
Didn't
because
they still have the bolt action back then?
yeah, they had bolt actions. They had a few semis, and then there wasn't a lot of full auto guns at all. Well, I know World War II had a good amount of full autos. World at War was World War I, wasn't it?
Battlefield 1's
No,
World War
with,
One. Battlefield 1's World War One.
Yeah.
World War.
is
I think
World War
was-
is World War II.
Is
Oh.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember. It was
Because we're in Germany.
oh yeah, it was World War II. Yeah,
Oh yeah, because Nazi zombies.
yeah.
So we got Battle
That was
Slots
started not so
2025, the Great Puzzle Wars, which
Let's just move on.
yeah.
Games that people care
I'm
for.
super hyped for that
Uh,
game.
Oh yeah,
FIFA 18.
FIFA, you're hyped for that, right?
No,
Racist.
there's I'm Filipino.
So you should love FIFA.
Harvest Moon, Light of Hope.
Never played the first one.
Neither one.
Heard it was a good game.
I don't even think that's the first one. I think Harvest Moon is a bunch of Harvest Moons.
It's a complete series.
Madden, NFL,
Oh yeah,
okay.
because we need more of those every year.
It's only on
a new
console.
roster, man. $60 new roster.
You
It's
just
only
can't make it a subscription. I just get the updated
I
roster.
like playing football games.
But my one thing is like, can't you just make it a
The
subscription?
last Madden game I played was 09. No, I went from 09 to 15. I give it every couple years because that's when there's actually new features.
a couple years.
Yeah, because there's actually
just
new
6
features.
years is a couple.
Okay, every year they release a little, like a new
Yeah, they release like two new
this,
features.
new that, but it's not really a new game. Just rehash. New
It's polished
roster.
up visually a little
New
bit.
roster.
Here's the slight visual change.
So I wait every couple years.
Warhammer.
You waited 6 years. That was not a couple.
Well, it's because my friend bought it and we could play co-op. We could play on the same team,
I'm just getting tired of
which was really hard to do, surprisingly.
sports games releasing a new game every year.
No,
It's a new roster. That's
all it is.
It's called you make it a freaking subscription
But
and
then
I
they
just
don't-
get the roster.
but-
update.
But then they gotta
They lose out on
They have to
something.
fix that stiff arm bug, so they're releasing.
Isn't Total Warhammer an RTS?
I believe so.
Yeah, so there's an RTS.
Right? Oh, I love RTS.
Total Warhammer looks great.
I haven't played an RTS.
Total War, Warhammer 2 reveal trailer might be at E3, unless this is.
Don't they release one every year?
No,
But it's
actually,
not-
they had this one last year.
Really?
Hey everyone, Brandon here.
Oh god, no, quiet.
Um,
But that's not on the list of confirmed,
That's probably not confirmed.
games or.
Well, there's already
games.
talks with that game. They already released a trailer once already
Well,
this year. For the
yeah,
new
but it
title.
doesn't mean it will be at E3 or one of the conferences.
Yeah.
We're looking at a list of confirmed and rumored for conferences.
I feel like they'll miss out if they don't put a conference for that, though. But
But
also, it's
is
such
it-
a long-standing franchise
It's
game.
more of a PC game, though, right?
It's 100% PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to be. The big conferences are more for consoles.
Yeah.
And
A
just,
little bit of everything.
But Microsoft is leaning towards both now,
Yeah.
which I'm liking because now I don't need an Xbox One to play Gears of War.
Oh, with the crossplay or the play
yeah,
anywhere.
or Forza,
Yeah. The Forza Horizon.
which I'm thinking of getting
I'll get it.
because it's an arcade.
Driving around Australia.
It's the arcade style racing it.
But
Apparently there's
what
Hot Wheel
about
tracks.
Need for Speed?
Huh?
What about Need for
We
Speed?
need to beat the last one.
Well, stop fucking dicking around. We'll beat
I don't like the driving mechanics in it.
Okay,
I'm
then
really
we don't need to
disappointed.
beat the net. We don't
Hey,
need to beat
let's
it.
go back to Total War, okay? So it's not confirmed.
Yeah, it's not confirmed.
All right.
But
It's not confirmed that it'll be at E3.
But they'll likely release a trailer during
They'll probably drop
E3.
a trailer
They'll
just show
drop
part
a
of it.
trailer.
The company will just throw it out. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It'll be on YouTube next thing you know.
exactly.
But are you excited for the new Need for Speed game?
It's a hard edge.
It's hard to compete against like Forza and stuff.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
The way
I
they're
feel-
going, yeah, I think it's gonna be shit. But if they bring it back to their roots, I think they'll be good.
Is it Need for Speed for what Need for Speed got known for?
It's,
Oh,
It
it's
could be a
just-
great game.
it's unknown right now. It's
But if
just
it goes the serious racing route of Forza,
like Pro Street, that
yeah,
was horrible. I played it.
I know some people who love that game.
Not me.
Straight garbage.
I didn't think it was horrible.
Well, see, I liked Need for Speed for the arcade style racing because that's why I don't like Gran Turismo. I don't like Forza, but Forza Horizon's an arcade style, so
It's more of a lax.
I might like that one.
It's
I mean, they added a Hot Wheel DLC.
it's still
Hot Wheel tracks.
it still has some of the seriousness of Forza, but it's more entry. Like it's not as crazy.
It's more arcades.
It's calmer.
racing.
It's more like anyone can play.
It's not. I need to slow down a certain way and shift a certain gear to slide. No, and I can just
corner.
hit. I can just hit the wall and just keep going.
You can just get
Not just bam. Well, I'm not $10,000.
No, it's not gonna have that. It's not gonna pro street you that you wrecked your car.
Oh my god.
Your car's
I mean,
total.
I like that realism, but yet I don't at the same time.
Listen, if you had enough total tokens, you were good.
I'm not buying tokens here, man. I already
No,
bought the
you
game.
earned those. You don't buy them. You earn them.
But you have the option to buy it.
You did? I didn't notice that.
You probably do.
I earned a lot of them, so I never cared.
All right, what's the next
It
game?
looks like After Hours. Look, it's After Hours. Oh my god. Hi, Johnny.
What's the next game?
Let's see. We got Splatoon 2.
I don't own a Wii or any or a
I don't
Switch.
own any Nintendo products.
I still have a 64.
I'm probably gonna pick up a Switch.
Cool, you can bring it over.
I'm fine.
I wanna play Zelda.
we
You
can play
really,
one, two,
you really
Switch.
bought a Switch?
Not yet. I'm going
He's
to.
done.
Oh, you're going to.
They're not even available right now anyway. So even if I had the
I thought
money
they were. I
to,
thought they actually met the demand.
they already went out of sale.
Again?
Yeah.
Wow.
Those
Is
things
it
are
selling like the Wii or
those
the Wii
things
U?
are going like hotcakes, like the Wii did.
Really?
Like GameStops are already saying
It
like
doesn't seem. I mean, the only thing out for it really is Zelda.
GameStops are because people bought copies of Zelda and don't even have one yet, and are just waiting for a Wii U. People got crazy with this thing.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't do that.
Like The Legend of Zelda looks like a wonderful game to play, and I've heard nothing bad about it.
What, Zelda?
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's great. No, that's great. But I mean, I can't see myself buying a $300 console for one game. That I might only play maybe 60 hours of it.
I like the convenience of it though, the bring anywhere factor.
But that's convenient if you travel a lot. Like when I went to the Level Up Expo, Sean, the voice actor of Goku, I'm assuming he flew out there. Obviously, he had a Switch. The first night he was there, if he had no questions for him, it was a joke. He pulled out a Switch, started playing Zelda.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
It was awesome.
See, my thing is though, like I also like how
It's convenient, but in reality, unless it's more convenient that way if you travel a lot.
well,
But
I like the
if you
convenience
just
at
sit
home
at
though
home,
too, where I can go anywhere with it in my home though.
so you just go lay in bed.
I can lie on my bed and just be playing that sucker.
But you have a TV in your room.
Go
do
chill
you
out in the
not?
front room. Yeah, but I don't have to lean to watch the TV. I can just be holding that.
Well, and then it's convenient for you. To me, it's I want to get it, but yet I don't.
I want it for Legend of Zelda, and even though it's a rehash, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah. Pretty
And
much.
I could bring it over. We can play some 1-2 Switch.
What's 1-2 Switch?
It's their stupid party game thing. Where,
Oh,
but this the only thing was it wasn't like Wii Bowling or Wii Sports. You have to buy that game.
wait, what?
Remember it with the Wii, the first
Oh,
Wii?
it came with.
They gave you Wii
My
Sports
brother
for free.
My brother bought a Wii. You know, he really wanted it. We found one in Pahrump. We had them hold it. We drove to a Game Crazy out in Pahrump to get
Fucking
it.
Back when
dedicated.
Game Crazy still existed.
we have a question from chat. Have you guys heard of a streamer?
I don't follow streamers that well, so I don't.
What streamer?
Don't you have the chat?
My-
Oh, I
Brother
take love. I do.
Don't you have the chat?
That streamer.
No, I haven't heard of this streamer.
No, I don't follow streamers very well. What's the next game that's confirmed?
Next game confirmed will be Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Which they're promising is supposed to have so much more substance.
already a
to it
day
than the
one.
first
Weren't they doing a story for this one?
It's already
Supposedly there's supposed to be a story and a lot more than the first one.
It's already a day one buy for me.
I
Don't know it's
actually
on the cover. Day one buy.
I enjoyed
Even if I
the.
hate it, day one buy.
I might actually down by
I
this.
wanted to play the first one. I wanted to.
I
but-
played the beta for it
But then
before
I
release
found
and it
out.
wasn't bad.
I found out.
When I found out there was no story, I didn't care. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay.
Well, I found there's only like a few maps. Like there really wasn't much.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
wasn't gonna
Yeah.
pay full price for
I wasn't gonna pay $180
another PvP only game.
for all the DLC.
My thing is I don't need a story for some games. If it's good enough, I can
We
go with that
do need
story.
a good MMORPG. I need a fucking MMORPG.
Destiny
There's-
2 supposedly.
It's not an MMO.
I know it's
It's a first person with RPG elements,
Yeah.
just like the Division,
slight MMO.
Galaxies.
Ghost Recon, the new one.
But the only thing is, a new MMO is a hard release because they still have to fight against the WoW perspective.
Well, because everyone compares it to WoW. Because
Yeah, WoW is
And
the.
you have
WoW
to-
has so much content, but since now you can spend like $30 and you have 6 expansions, like everything up to the new one,
Yeah.
for like $30. So when
That's also just 'cause
so
how
when a
long
new
it's been.
MMO comes out, they're like, well,
They're
it
fighting
doesn't
this.
have content like WoW does. Well, no shit.
Because I was one of those people that started playing Rift.
Like, what was that game?
I liked
Well,
Rift.
I
but
loved
couldn't
Rift.
get into it.
Well, I loved Rift, but the community wasn't as big and it died so quickly because
Star Wars Galaxy? I remember that. I actually have it. My brother had it.
I recall
Just
that
we
game
didn't
so
have.
hard.
We had a shitty PC, so we couldn't really play it until we actually got a PC to play it. I think they were
Case of
shutting
beer
it.
sounds good. We should have got beer.
Wait,
Damn, we
I
should have
don't-
got beer.
I don't think we can drink on stream.
There we go.
I thought that was.
We just can't have a
No.
drinking stream.
You can't.
We can be
We're-
drinking and be on
shots to
stream.
follow.
Yeah, you can't advertise.
listen,
you
we-
can't advertise liver disease for your followers.
Listen, we just
We're
don't
promoting it, not advertising.
We don't, yeah. Like, I would gladly do a shot for a follower.
Oh no, no.
We did that once.
Oh, my
Horrible.
stomach.
Listen,
the
just
pain.
give me Ball Jameson, I'll be straight.
We'll do that next
Hard.
time. We'll do that next time.
Do it Monday.
I just need someone to drive me home.
No, you're not getting fucked up. Just like a beer or two. enough to entertain.
Oh, I thought we're doing
we'll get some beer. Hang
Oh,
out.
if we're gonna just do relaxed drinks and just chill.
No, we're not
That's
doing
fine.
shots.
All right, now if they do, now it'd be awesome if they.
I thought he was down with my shot for follower thing. I'm like,
No,
I
did
will
that
get
before.
trash. It's fine.
No, we did that once and he got fucked up. It was great.
You got
I
fucked
didn't
up too.
I got fucked up, but I wasn't as fucked up as you were.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll gladly get fucked up.
I got
Let's
more
go.
followers that night. That's why.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I did. Dude, no, actually, I hope they do a co-op story for Battle.
I am not walking a
Star
mile,
Wars
so you
Battlefront.
can go suck.
If they do a co-op story, that'd be kind of cool.
I don't see why not.
I'm kind of curious on how they're doing it because I know it's going to be from the dark side or the Emperor side.
Well,
Empire side.
Yeah, they're okay. So they're tying it in with the movies.
The trailer shows stormtrooper special forces that actually can hit shit.
And it's a female protagonist.
Female protagonist.
Well, you know the difference between clone troopers and stormtroopers.
Yeah.
I am for it.
Plate runner.
Oh
God. But if we take, what is it? The trailer shows them showing up and then the Death Star getting blown up. So I guess we're just gonna.
I think it's following its own
from
story.
there. Yeah.
I think it's following its own story, but it's gonna.
I think it will touch on the main story part of it, like,
and then it'll lead into the new movie coming up.
most
That'll
likely
be
because
DLC. That'll be DLC months later.
all of
after
it's
the
going to be
It'll lead in-
advertisement for that.
It'll lead into.
Yeah, that's
7
convenient.
and
Wow, I
8.
didn't think of that. So okay, so after this, in 2
Well, I don't
years,
even know when it's
we're gonna
coming
have
out.
Battlefront 3. It's coming out this year.
Is it but
It's
when's the
coming
movie
out
coming out?
December
It
this
comes
year.
out before the movie,
December's the movie.
and I think it's coming out in November.
Yeah, so it's advertisement for the movie.
Yeah, because the movie comes out
What?
in December.
The text Star Wars green screen Apple text game?
Yeah,
I don't remember
it
that.
was on an old. I had an Apple. My brother had an old Apple. Yeah, I remember. The game sucked. It was bad.
It doesn't sound like a great game.
It was not good.
What's the point of the game? Type in your own intro to Star Wars?
To be honest, I don't remember much from it. I was still young.
Because this is what it sounds like to me. It's like, type in your own Star Wars intro.
No, I mean it was like one of those book things, like your own journey, whatever you choose, an option.
Oh, so it was like the book adventure journeys, read along and pick your path?
pretty
And
much.
Oh,
it's a little bit.
All right, we're having problems here.
I paused it.
Johnny thought the game was fun at the time, unlike you.
Well, I was too young. I had I had a
November.
PlayStation.
Yeah, so November is the
So
game.
it comes out a
and
month before.
And December is the
December
movie.
is- yep.
So it's free
And then
advertising for the movie.
I'm gonna say March or April, probably DLC for the movie. I'm assuming.
I feel like it's going to be in the movie. It's going to be in the game, but it's not
Well,
gonna
no, they're not gonna put it in the game because they don't want to ruin the movie.
Well, I feel like it's going to be in the game, but it's not going to
This
touch
is-
directly with the movie.
No, this is Disney we're talking about because they had nothing Force Awakens related in the first game, but it was added later.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
So yeah,
So, yeah, we'll probably get it once it's
Disney-
about to drop on DVD.
Disney don't fuck around. Disney does not fuck around.
They'll probably do it a month before it drops on DVD. Put the expansion out for the newest movie. So it'll remind you about the movie, so when the DVD comes out, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I should buy that.
Probably.
We have reached our hour mark
Our hour mark?
already.
We can do an hour and a half.
Alright.
We'll do an hour.
So the next game we got is State of Decay 2.
You wanted to play that game.
I wanted to play the
one.
first
State
one.
of
But the
Decay
first-
1 was actually not bad.
It was good, but I think it was the Xbox version or the PC version. There was a glitch in the game.
I can't
major
remember
glitch.
anything about the game.
I know what glitch you're talking about. It's like a game-breaking one where you couldn't finish the game, right?
Exactly.
That was
And
on the
they never,
console.
And they never fixed
That
it.
was on the
I
console.
thought it was PC.
No, that was on console.
Oh, okay.
Because you could play a new campaign and not get it, but you can get a campaign where you got it.
Yeah.
So it's either if
I
you,
never
if,
finished it, though.
if you got it through on one playthrough, on your first playthrough, you had to completely start a new playthrough and hope you didn't get it the second time.
Yeah.
And there was people who got it the second time.
Poor bastards.
In all honesty, though, that was a great game. It was well done for what it was. It was not like a oh my god like difficult like so much aspects game. It was actually quite
Made me think of Walking Dead.
arcadey-ish.
Made me think of Walking Dead.
Because it played like a pretty good arcade game, and it wasn't as expensive as a full retail game, but
Yeah.
it gave you full retail substance worth of story.
Yeah. It was good though. I mean, it might. I'll probably pick it up when it goes on sale the first time.
I did like the aspect though of any character can die and you're done with that character.
That seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, so like you can stay as the character you started at the start of the game with, And you can play them all the way to the end if you keep yourself
So
down.
have you watched anything on the second one?
I haven't seen anything on the second one.
I just
know they were
watched
releasing one.
I just saw the trailer for it, where the
I
guy's
hadn't-
driving in the car, and he gets out and it hits the zombie when he's driving by with a
Jesus.
baseball. Yeah, it was cool.
That makes me excited for the
I
second one.
got Super Mario Odyssey.
No, I'm very intrigued with that. It's Mario in New York City.
Also, it takes him out of New York, though, too, and back
It
into the
takes
Mario
what?
world.
He's
I saw the preview of him like actually running around New York, but I thought that was a joke.
No, that's
No,
really
that's not a joke.
That's a real
Oh.
level.
that's not a
You'll
joke.
see him jump from building to building where he tosses his hat in the middle and then bounces off and makes it to the next building.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
That's gonna be really.
At first, I thought
I
that was
hope
going
you
to be
buy
the
it.
whole game.
I hope you buy it when you get the Switch. I
I
want to play it.
you think I'm only getting a Switch for Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That Mario game
Oh, I'm
better be
sorry.
good.
Smash Brothers when they released one.
I'm going to be so excited for Smash Brothers.
I don't think the Switch probably can handle Smash. The way it looks, I don't think it's designed for a fighting game.
Well,
It's gonna break.
when you connect it to like
I think they had a re-release.
when you connect it to the dock, I just feel like it'd be fine.
They had the re-release to 3DS, I think, for Smash Brothers.
I just don't like.
It was not designed for Smash Brothers.
I don't like how expensive they made your Pro controller.
Which one? What?
Their actual like controller-looking controller.
Yeah.
It's like $70.
Is it?
It's expensive as dicks.
The Switch made a lot of fucking accessories.
And some of them are expensive as
didn't
hell.
Or
they-
Nintendo did.
Didn't I think every system had accessories. Wii U probably had just as many.
I was just not
Just
expecting.
wasn't popular.
I wasn't expecting
I
Nintendo
bet we
to
could
release an
I bet we
expensive ass
could- I
controller.
bet we could pick up a Wii U for $20 probably somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not doubting that.
Alright, so on to rumored games. Going through the list, Destiny 2's already been confirmed.
Okay.
So they've already released that, so we really don't need to talk about that again.
No.
But one thing I do want to touch up on with Destiny 2 is that they're partnering with Blizzard, and you can only buy Destiny 2 through Battle.net.
That gives some hopes.
But that also might lose some people because that's not on Steam.
That did not sell people.
It does on some people.
Overwatch was strictly on.
No, because people have Steam, they buy shit on G2A. People buy shit on Overwatch. They got
Well, it
everything.
depends.
They got everything. If they sell a game,
You bought Overwatch on PC. Where'd you buy it from?
I bought it through Blizzard. But it all depends on how many people get the PC version. Because if the PC community is not big enough, it's not gonna be a good game.
from the live stream that I watched when they announced it, or when they talked about it being on PC, there's a lot of people in the crowd that went
Also-
crazy for it.
Well, there's a lot
I
of
think that just might be console gamers that are going to buy it on PC
Well, there's a lot of
because they go to
Destiny
PC.
1 fans that wished it was on PC.
Yeah.
They weren't happy with it being on Xbox or PS4.
Because there's no, it's an MMO style ish game where you're partying up with
I hope-
six people, and how you can't communicate if you don't have a mic.
I would like at least through, if they can, at least
Well,
through
in
the
this day and
Xbox
age,
side,
everyone has.
cross-platform.
Hmm?
What?
I didn't put my laptop.
Oh, you need the brick?
I thought you already had it plugged in.
Nope, I forgot about it.
No, he never used this.
Okay.
I need.
Little technical difficulties here. We're about to go offline probably in a second.
No, that should be good.
We see flashing.
We're gonna be Sheen out here. Call Cox on stream.
I don't have internet problems.
We should call Cox anyways.
Why? So we're on the phone for an hour, seeing the passing of it through the stream. Are we safe?
But no, yeah, a lot of Destiny 1 fans were unhappy with it being on console. But the only thing was the mic thing. Who in this day and age doesn't have a mic when you could plug in any headset that has a cell phone mic?
Consoles come with mics.
Yes, but like you could even
That's
plug
the
in
thing,
your
though.
you can plug in your default cell phone
Hey, well,
headphones.
maybe that 13-year-old
Some people just
sitting
don't like
there
talking.
with their mom.
Well, no, it's party chat. That's the problem.
That too.
Well, we talked about that previously, I think.
Did we talk about that on stream or?
Talk about last.
I thought we talked about it in person.
I think we did. I don't.
So
but
Borderlands 3 is rumored.
I would be excited for
I'm-
Borderlands.
I'm
I
kind
could
of
wait.
burnt out on Borderlands.
I could wait.
I
bought Borderlands 2, and I bought one expansion.
I
And
played
then-
them when they came out, so
Yeah, and then I had a lot of they had a lot of more expansions. I'm just like, I really don't care.
the expansions were fun.
I beat Borderlands 1 4 times. Each difficulty, new game plus. Borderlands 2, played through it twice. Did not beat all the DLC because I got burned down on it.
I don't even know how many times I played through
It
it.
just got repetitive.
But
I mean, it's cool, but like all these new guns, yeah, this gun sucks. This gun, I was not getting. I couldn't find nothing better than what I had.
I just didn't play the Borderlands. What was the most recent one?
The pre-sequel.
The
I
prequel.
bought it. I haven't played it.
I didn't play that one.
That one's supposed to be a little different because it has space.
It has the space aspect.
It has a space thing.
And apparently Handsome Jack's supposed to be a good bad guy from what I've heard.
He was good in the second one, but then the way it ended was like there's more different vaults, Like I think it was a multiverse or whatever kind of thing. I can't remember. It's been a while.
It's getting too complicated for me.
I don't know. I could.
Badlands is one of those relaxed. Borderlands.
When it's 20.
Badlands.
Borderlands is one of those relaxing games for me.
I'd buy it when it's $20.
Go run around like a retard and just shoot things.
I don't know if I'll even buy it if it's $20.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with all the expansions.
Yeah. I'm gonna just.
Like
I get no joy out of Borderlands anymore. Like after I beat 2, I'm just like, yeah.
Well, it all depends on what they do for the third one. If they kind of change it, makes it's not the same game. Because 1 and 2 are very similar.
Well, there's
really no difference.
They're
just
really the
more
exact
guns.
same games with just different abilities and different guns.
That's all it is. Now 3 would have to really change it to make it actually worthwhile for me, personally. What's the next game?
And yeah, we do like Star Wars.
Crackdown 3 rumored. We already know it's confirmed, but
They have not announced nothing.
They
else
haven't announced anything
since that demo thing they showed.
Yeah, that was the only thing they
That was
mentioned
what
at all.
2 years ago? Wasn't that 2 years ago?
I thought it was last year.
All right, so it's still in the making.
It's
But
still
rumored,
it's not
rumored
canceled.
to be a 3.
It's not canceled.
Rumored to be a 3.
Well, no, they made it. They said that the whole city is supposed to be destructible, but they're going to be using their special cloud storage that there's the cloud system. So the game is preloading it, so you're not loading it on the console itself. It's going through the internet.
Which is smart because then it doesn't kill your performance.
Very true. It doesn't lower the frame rate. It doesn't.
Only thing is it'll count for your network.
It all depends on how fast your internet is. But I guess maybe.
But it's a better idea than
they're probably
relying on your processor.
They're probably having problems
optimizing that,
executing it properly. That's probably why they have kept it quiet, not showing anything new. I'm excited for it because it's also coming to PC, right?
If they're releasing it this year or next year,
I'm pretty sure it's the.
Nope.
Really?
Just for Xbox One.
Wow, that's
if it's this year or next year,
that's upsetting.
Yes, if it's this year or next year, you should have something for E3, hopefully. Especially if it's this year.
Well, I think a few months ago they announced because I was wondering because they're doing a catch up where are these games at? Because one of the games they announced I think last year ended up getting canceled because I guess it had a lot of production problems.
So many games have gotten canceled lately.
But Crackdown 3 said they're still working on it. It is not canceled yet.
That's actually a letdown though. It's only on Xbox.
They might change that
I hope they change that
because when they first announced it, they weren't doing the Xbox PC combo thing. They weren't focusing on PC also, so they might
take advantage of that Microsoft thing. That also might be connecting factor on delaying it.
It is a day one buy for me.
That might be PC. That might be connecting factor to delay it though too.
I love Crackdown. I love the first two.
I like the first one better than the second one.
The second one's a little weird because they added zombies.
Yeah, I like the first one way better than the second one, but the second one was still a good game.
First one was better than the second one.
It played so great,
but it still was good.
That style of game was absolutely fun.
What about you? You played the first one, right?
I played the first 2.
I remember.
We played 2 together.
I thought we played the first one together.
No, they played all of them together. I'm excited for it. I want to play it, but not super excited for it. I'm probably not. Even if it comes to PC, I probably won't pick it up day one.
Really? It's day one buy for me.
While
you're playing Destiny, I'll be playing Crackdown.
It's a day one buy for me if it's on PC.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like it would be, like I said, I feel like it'd be smart for them to show something this year.
I think if with what they want, it would run so much smoother on PC.
PC's where they would want it if they want to do that. Any of that.
They would have to tone it down on the console version. Definitely. What's the next one? Next big one.
Next one we have Cyberpunk 2077.
Don't know what that is.
I remember
the
only thing I know about it is that they had a lawsuit with the name Cyberpunk.
No, they filed a patent for the name Cyberpunk.
Well, that caused a lawsuit though. I think because somebody all their books were named Cyberpunk something.
Well, they
Sounds familiar.
filed the patent and got the patent. They made the claim that
Nobody else can use.
no. They made the claim that
Cyberpunk.
we only got it for protection for our game. It's not like we're going to enforce this on anyone who uses the name, and it's not a completely different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just trying to make sure people don't make a game and like theirs and call it the same thing and confuse it.
But other than that, I have no knowledge of this game.
I've only seen the cinematic trailer on it, and it looks interesting, but it doesn't really tell you what it is. It just shows like a robot standing there with claws out, attacking people and taking a bullet to the face.
Oh, I'm glad you know what it's about.
Well, it's a robot chick that was like killing people.
Alright, moving on.
So,
Days Gone.
I think they showed that last year.
wasn't this the zombie one with that? Yeah, they did this last year at E3.
Yeah, okay.
Zombies coming out of the train, chasing
That
a guy
one-
down.
that one
Yeah,
looked cool.
the dude running around on a motorcycle.
And I think they said it was actual gameplay footage.
Yeah. There was quick things where you can drop the stuff as he's running and everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's pretty
It
cool.
looks like a great concept, but also really more zombie games.
Let's face it.
They had a cool thing with it. It
was a cool
You can
concept.
interact with the surroundings to fuck up the zombies. or
That
get
was an
away.
aspect that looked cool, but
what didn't look cool was the amount of zombies going after him. From
what, you mean the
fucking
entire 100 flood?
What wasn't cool?
Yeah, I was just
What,
like,
1,000 zombies
there's no
flying?
getting out of that, dude. You're fucked.
He found a way to get
No,
out.
he got to the roof.
Parkour.
The roof, and then a drone shot that fucking zoomed out, and that was it.
It's like, well, it's probably.
But yes, that actually, like, if that is part of the game aspect where you have that many coming after you,
That's fun.
you don't.
That's intense.
No,
Fun, you get stuck on the first fucking level for 20 hours.
that's you get so
No, they probably progress it higher and higher as you.
that's you
you
get
know?
so swarmed and you never get away from it ever.
It's called strategy.
Watch all your options be closed, and you only have the option to go stand
All right,
on the
next
roof.
game. Let's get through these.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Don't care.
That's been announced for a while.
Well, they're
Yeah.
doing it episodic, so I don't really care.
If they're doing episodic, you can just go away with it.
Yeah, well, it's because they can work on bits and pieces. And it's
I
not-
mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that actually like the game. And
I
play
love
the
Final
game,
Fantasy VII. I thought it was a great story back then.
and seeing it with today's graphics might change a lot of people's minds.
It'd
might-
be great looking, yes.
It
Yeah.
might, but if they're doing episodic, I know they're gonna I'm gonna spend way too much money on it
Well,
because
they'll probably pull the
because I feel like they're gonna
the
announce-
Telltale
they're gonna-
Games episodic price.
Yeah, I know. I feel like they're gonna do a lot more.
If
Come
they
on.
do a lot more,
Because
they
you
could-
know. Come on, how many times did they re-release 7 on each console, and it was like $20,
yeah, that is
and
ridiculous.
people bought it.
Well, gee, that's kind of like with Nintendo when they released the
Come on,
Pokemon Red.
I bought
on
Final
the
Fantasy
DS.
10 3 times.
Well, Nintendo did Pokemon Red on the DS for $10, and it was
Oh, so how
literally.
many times did you buy GTA?
3 times.
How did you buy GTA 3 times?
Xbox 360, PS4, and PC.
I only bought that thing twice: the Xbox One and
Well, I had it on 360 when it first came out,
yeah. Because when I heard the Xbox One was coming out, I just waited till it came
and
out
then I switched, and then I got it on PS4,
on the one.
and then realized no one played.
And
So I was
PC
like-
is where you wanted to be.
No, then I finally got the PC, so I gotta buy it again.
So God of War.
I don't have a PS4.
I don't have a PS4, but I'm excited for the game because I'm excited to watch somebody play it.
It's
Because I like
Just because he has a beard now, doesn't he?
No, I actually like Kratos, and I like the whole.
He's not been a bad main character.
He's more of a villain. Than
He's a main character still, though, even if he is a villain.
I only played the first one, which was I liked the first one.
I never owned a PlayStation, and I watched all 3 games playthrough.
You never had a PS2 or anything like that?
I had a PS2, but I sold it.
God of War was on PS2.
Not when I had my
One and
PS2.
Yeah, it was on there pretty early.
I had the original PS2. It wasn't on there at the time.
So do I.
But yeah, I would definitely sit there and watch somebody do a Let's Watch.
I wouldn't mind doing a full watch on that.
Yeah,
Because they
I
are bad
take it
games.
that's what I'm doing since I have a PS4.
I mean, whatever.
I will
wanna
watch you.
No, I ain't gonna buy it.
Unless you- unless you
I'll go to
mute
YouTube.
in.
No, I'll go to YouTube. It's
If you
popcorn.
mute your mic the whole time and let the game play for itself, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
If you talk, shut the fuck.
I'm normally quiet when it's single player games. I just play it.
Because there's plenty of full plays I love watching that the person never talks and I can just watch the game. And they don't play it shitty. They play the game like solid.
What are you
And
trying to say?
I'm just inferring. I'm not
Alright.
saying anything about
Alright.
your gameplay.
So if you want, we're not buying it. We would watch it.
I'll watch it.
I'm not buying it. You might buy it.
I haven't bought. No.
No.
I didn't play the first.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
They won by.
That's been in speculation though for so long.
Yeah.
It's just.
It was a rumor.
They're probably gonna throw us another trailer, probably another level.
It was on the
I don't think they released a trailer for it.
No, they haven't.
No, they did They did last year at. It was at a. Yes, they did that. No, it was not at E3. It was at one of the other shows. It was like a Tokyo show.
Tokyo Game Show is the only. Tokyo
I think so.
Big.
Where they did show a new trailer,
and actually, Tokyo Game Show is notorious for having better releases shown on it than E3.
And they announced a level that they're adding in the game. I think it was Rapunzel. I think.
Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer E3 2015.
Yeah. And it's gonna play. It's gonna play.
He already turned it down earlier. Remember, he accidentally turned it on.
But yeah, they announced
that was posted by Kotaku a year ago.
IGN actually says it might be up. Kingdom Hearts 3 Road to E3 2017.
I mean, they probably have new
stuff.
Well,
it's a road to E3. They just might be talking about.
Yeah. But I really hope they release it, and I hope it's good, so people will shut the hell up about it.
It's just going to be Portal 3.
Shut up.
Don't say that, because I actually like Portal games.
They're going to leave you in limbo and never let you know if they're actually making it.
For such a big Disney fan, I'm surprised you don't like Kingdom Hearts.
I did not like the...
You just don't like the main character?
No, it's nothing with that.
Sort of great main character.
I didn't like the controls. I didn't like the fighting and all that stuff in the first
game. The way it goes.
So I never got past it, because I was just like...
Well, the second one, the fighting's different.
And that's
the second one they actually improved.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, but I still would need to beat through. I just watch it.
You can just
watch it.
Well, you can watch the first two and play the third one.
It's a great game.
I've just watched all three of them. Just no.
It's great.
And then I accidentally beat one of.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
Accidentally what?
What's the newest Kingdom Hearts that just came out?
It's probably Birth by Sleep. Would be the latest one.
Whichever
the story makes no sense.
Whichever Kingdom Hearts just came out. Because it's not making sense because they're doing a Star Wars thing. Where it's like before Star Wars.
Oh my god.
It was on the hardest difficulty, and I was at my friend's, and she was playing it. And then I was talking shit, so she gave me the controls, and I was like, I guess I'll fucking play it, whatever. And I figured out the boss's mechanics of the first couple times I died.
So you figured out his pattern?
What the fuck?
Multitask.
Shatner? Oh, Shatner? Kirk?
Did
Kirk move?
He said Kirk moved.
Probably did.
Hey, Kirk has a mind of his own.
Paid no attention to Kirk.
But yeah, I figured out the boss's mechanics, and I beat the boss on the hardest difficulty, which was giving my friend kind of crap.
That made them feel better.
Once you figure out the pattern.
Yeah, and I was like...
Well, that's any video game.
Yeah, that's like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all that.
Yeah, and I was just like, alright, what now? She's like, you just beat it. And I'm like, my bad.
But I think we're going to see they're probably going to show a trailer or gameplay. And it's going to be brief, and it's just going to say, coming soon.
I bet you they will only talk about it and show...
Well, Square Enix is having their own, I think, conference.
I bet they're going to talk about it and show a 10-second teaser.
No, I think they might actually show a trailer. But it's all going to be cinematic. With a little It's been in development for like 3 years. For all we know, it's been developed for 7 years.
And you see how much they're willing to talk about it.
It's because that's just Square Enix. That's how it is. They're like that with every Final Fantasy game.
I don't think they're going... I think we're more likely to see something at Tokyo Game Show than we are at E3 with them.
Then why would they
I can see that. I can see it being more Tokyo Game Show.
Square Enix has a lot of games they're releasing this year.
Well, they probably will release a trailer. It might not be a long trailer. It might be already
like a 30-second teaser.
It's probably going to be footage we've already seen with slightly new footage because that's just how it is.
Just a 30-second teaser. That's all they're going to give you.
Well, you just don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just telling you what they're going to do because they're so quiet about their shit.
Well, that's smart. I'd rather they be quiet than them leaking, like then everything get leaked, and they're like, "Oh, well I don't need to play the game anymore."
Watch this show get hacked, and this game get hacked and get held for ransom right before it releases.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm paying that ransom because I won't play it.
They did that with
They do it with the new Pirates of the Caribbean right now. They have hacker has that thing on ransom right now.
Oh, they did it with Netflix or some shit. They released Orange is the New Black.
The newest season of Orange is the New Black 5 days before.
Hackers are just bored.
I just find it funny these hackers are going crazy now with like...
It was because it's Trump. I blame Trump. But let's not get into that.
We're not talking about politics here.
I know, that's all I said, and that's it. Okay, what's next on the list?
Next one is Connect 2.
Knack 2.
Knack 2?
It was a first title game released on the PS4 when the system first launched.
What was it about?
To be honest, couldn't tell you. I didn't play it.
No.
But it seemed cool. I didn't think it sold enough for a sequel.
Not cool enough for anybody either.
Nope.
Alright, and then we got Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
So they're Switch game.
Mario?
They're taking Mario
It's
and
like Mario.
Rabbids.
It's like Mario and Sonic.
Oh, so they're doing a Rayman Rabbids crossover with Mario? Or
Yes.
is it Mario crossover Rayman and Rayman Rabbids?
It being on Nintendo Switch, so probably Mario has higher priority.
Well, no, because they got a Mario game, so I think they're going to go the opposite way.
Then we got Middle-earth Shadow of War.
That's supposed to be a very hugely expensive game compared to from the last Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor was really fun.
This is supposed to be apparently huge.
And I'm fine with that, but I enjoyed Shadow of Mordor. I felt it was kind of easy. And then there was a time where I was just like, oh, I'm just going to kill everything. And I'm like, no, they just keep respawning.
Yeah. They make it to where it's endless.
Yeah.
I do like the one thing I saw on someone doing where they made every lower command person under their control
Yeah.
and used every single one of them to kill the last person.
Yeah.
Which I thought was actually really cool. Like, make your own difficulty thing.
Yeah.
I still need to play it.
It was good.
It's a good game. It's worth
I've been
play.
told I still need to play Wolfenstein.
Well, that you need to play too.
Although I played a few levels, so I made some
So
progress.
you got somewhere. You're
I made
doing
some progress. It's a pretty good game. Alright, what's next?
The next Assassin's Creed game, which is going to be Assassin's Creed
I'm
Origins.
excited because they actually took time, so it might actually be
They
good.
took a whole year. They took a whole extra
took
year.
an
to do it.
extra
Actually,
year.
it's nice not to see another Assassin's Creed game every year.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to stick with that, though.
I hope they do, because I hope they actually do it right and they don't fucking...
We don't
force
have
it.
another Unity.
Yeah. Like...
I didn't touch Unity just because it...
I got it for free with the Xbox.
I like all Assassin's Creed. I like Unity.
No,
I like Rogue. I love...
you have a huge love for that game.
And I love Syndicate, but just the fact that Unity and Rogue came out so close to each
Didn't
other.
they come out together?
They came out like a week apart.
I thought Rogue was their little like small game.
Rogue was a small game on the
Rogue was
old
a small
consoles.
game, but it was...
Well, because Rogue was only for PS3
I
and
thought they made
Xbox
it like a
360.
not really important arcade game.
It was for the people that didn't have the new consoles. I
Oh.
think that's what it was. And it took
might
place
have
during
been.
Black Flag, didn't it?
I
I thought it did. Or did it take... No, I'm sorry. Rogue took place before Unity.
Yeah,
So,
Rogue took place
so if you
before
played
Unity.
both, there was a few tie-ins. I remember now.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
so it just pretty much expanded the
It
story
just-
a little bit.
if you played...
Sure.
I played it backwards. I played Rogue second, Unity first, and I should have played... it should have
Did
been
Rogue make a major difference for you?
It didn't make it did not make a major difference, but it set up the entire thing for Unity. Like the whole reason Unity is because of Rogue. Because at the beginning of Rogue, or not throughout the Rogue, it's after Black Flag.
Okay.
Just remember that, but it's after Black Flag. But through Rogue, you actually fight against Ottawali, and you team up with Kenway, with Hatham.
So it's pretty much them just explaining the connection of the assassins still down the line.
On why it is what it is, and then at the end of Rogue, you're in France and you're going through a little alleyway, and then there's a little Anno and Elise playing in the garden, and they're introducing themselves, and then you go and you kill Anno's father, and then in the beginning of Unity, you're playing as Anno as a child, and
Watching your father die.
no, we're not really watching your father die, but like you're fucking around with Elise, and then you go and find out that your father's been killed. So it does tie in some of the games. It does, and it brings it back. Like if you played Black Flag and you played 3, it's a little not so much 3, but
the story
It just keeps the connection along.
yeah,
me,
it fills in a little bit of length, and it keeps it fills in a closer, tight-knit timeline.
For the continuous story, I got lost once 3 was over. Once damn, what's that guy's name?
Connor. Connor.
Yeah, it's Connor.
No, not the assassin. The other guy.
The old guy?
The present time person.
Connor.
Oh,
No,
you're talking about
Dennis?
Devin.
Devin.
No,
Desmond.
Desmond, yeah.
Yeah, Desmond.
Once his story ended and they started and when Black
And then
Flag,
he became an IT guy.
it lost
Or-
it. It made no the story outside the assassin part.
You just didn't know what was going on
I
anymore.
had no idea what was going on.
It's still like that all the way until Syndicate, and
It is like there's more questions.
there's a lot of speculation. Like you're related to Desmond in a way.
Well, you remember that they said that Desmond only had the relation down the line.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, that can expand so far, though.
Yeah.
So, literally, he could be like his 8th cousin removed.
Yeah.
And he still had the same gene Desmond's
We're
had.
getting into Spaceballs terms here.
Yeah.
Listen, my Schwartz is strong.
But yeah, no, that's the whole thing. Is that you're just a guy that works for the Abstergo Film Company that you're voluntarily letting pick at your brain and pick at your memories and shit like that.
To make a great game.
In my opinion,
To make
honestly,
a great movie.
Oh, was it a movie? I thought it was a game.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah,
everything with Desmond was to find the apple, and then they're like, all right, well that fucking shit hit the fan, so now we're gonna go ahead and try different.
because they went with the truth.
Yeah, now like
Well, they went with the truth to an extent. They didn't really tell.
So now they're getting volunteers. And
I just
shit.
played Black Flag. I didn't play Rogue and Unity.
I didn't touch.
I can't play
The only-
Syndicate for some reason. It won't load on my PC. It will load up and crash.
The only ones that I haven't played are
So just don't
Russian and the Russian one and the China one.
Oh, that one you can't.
Because the control schemes, there's no
I thought it just crashed on you.
there's no control set up for a PC or for Xbox.
So you just gotta play keyboard and mouse.
No, you can't because it gives you the controls for Xbox. So you're like, all right, well, how do I do this? All right, well, none of these fucking keys work.
So if you put a controller, it works too?
It won't read it. It's not controller supported.
There might be a mod out there somewhere.
Probably by
It's a
now.
lot of work.
Well, like the game I was telling, the Nier Automata, someone made a mod to make that HD because that's the only way you can play the game in HD.
What game?
Nier Automata.
Oh,
It's the one with the robot chick that you look up her skirt.
hold on. You know what you do in your free time?
Coming up on that 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Well, 10 minutes. All right, let's
We
wrap it
still
up
got to
with
touch on Red Dead because
All right. Yeah. So
big game.
All right, we'll do.
not Shenmue 3.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about South Park.
South Park's coming out this year.
Then Spider-Man, and then Red Dead.
I like what
We'll finish it with Red Dead.
I like what South Park games have been doing.
All right, we'll finish it with Red Dead. South Park's already coming out. Everyone's excited for it. Spider-Man looks promising. All we seen was a cinematic. That's all we got.
It's a Spider-Man game we have no idea about.
Yeah.
By the people that did, I think, Infamous.
If that's the case, it might actually really be good.
Infamous was really good.
There have been some Spider games like, yes, Infamous, which is good, and then there's some Spider games that are just like, what was the point of this? Why did you even make it?
Yeah.
I don't know, they made Spider-Man games suck, but
Spider-Man games can be fun if they do it right.
Spider-Man 2 and 3 were great.
That was a story that that one of my buddies has. That his cousin, his little cousin, his cousin or his nephew, either one of them, didn't want to stop playing the PS1 version of Spider-Man.
Horrible.
Instead of getting up and going to the bathroom, he just pissed on it. On his bed.
What?
Wow.
That's a little extra dedication.
Yeah,
That is
this
extra.
kid's not like he's not young and he's not old, but he's like
I mean, Spider-Man...
he knows how to go to the bathroom and he knows how to play video.
So he had the decision where he could have easily just pressed pause and
walk to
properly.
I mean, Spider-Man 2 was a great game on PS2. It was great, but I knew how to get up and go to the bathroom. That's called pause.
There's not been a game where I will not stop to go to the bathroom.
All right.
But so we'll finish our podcast on with Red Dead Redemption 2. I know you do not like this game, or you never played the first one.
Okay.
There's something about it that you do not like.
I'm not a big fan of westerns. In movies, TV, and in games. I just...
You don't sound like the Wild Wild West?
Not really. I mean, I grew up with it all around
I was going
me.
to say that's just you and the way you are, because your family is like your dad.
I grew up around
your
it.
dad loves Wild Wild West stuff.
No.
You hate Wild.
No.
Or your mom did?
My mom did. She loved John Wayne. My dad used to ride
So was
horses.
John Wayne.
Well,
Just,
all right.
I'm just saying. I
So
grew up
your
around
mom
Westerns.
grew
Well,
up.
it sounds like you got overloaded with.
That's
Western
why.
style anything.
That's why he doesn't
prefer-
play billiards, because his dad plays billiards.
Yeah, you grow up with it. You just. That's why I like sci-fi stuff more. I like far away from westerns.
Far away from anything you know.
I mean,
Too much of.
I tried it when it came out. I tried it when the zombie one, when they did the zombie expansion for Red Dead.
Yeah.
I tried it. It was okay. I didn't see the big deal about it.
I liked it.
I'll wait for
I loved it. I thought it was a great
So I
game.
know the second one's not coming out on PC.
No, it's
It's
not.
only on consoles right now.
Which is sad.
I mean,
That's
well,
such
they
a-
might do it like they did with GTA 5.
So I
They'll
might-
wait a year. They'll probably wait a year
I would give it a
to
year before I go to
optimize-
YouTube and watch the
to make
story.
sure the PC version works.
Yeah.
In all honesty, we should hear about something for PC in less than a year, though.
Yeah.
they don't mention
that's what I'm
any-
saying. I'll give it a year.
If they don't mention anything in 6 months, you can just watch it anyways. at that point.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I mean,
Because it's all about John Marston's past. It's
Yeah.
when John Marston
It's-
was in his gang with.
so this is a prequel.
Yeah.
'Cause
Welcome
to my
to
know-
fucking this world of.
Well, because to
bullshit
my
that we live in.
knowledge, in Red Dead, he died, and his son avenged him or some shit. Am I reading? Was I right there? Because he had a son,
Vaguely familiar with this. Dude, when was the last time I fucking? When did I play Red Dead?
When he had a console.
When I lived down the street from him. Shit.
That was a long time. It came out a long time ago.
It was. I just.
Didn't it come out before GTA 4?
Yeah.
Or after?
After. Yeah.
Do you want me to look it up?
Just
I'm gonna look it up.
so I mean, if it comes out to PC, because I'll see everything for it on console. So when it does come out on a PC, if it looks promising, it actually looks good, I'll probably give it a try.
May 2010 was Red Dead Redemption.
So it came out
A year after we graduated.
7 years ago. Okay, no, then GTA. Okay, it came out after GTA 4. GTA 4 came out our junior year.
April
in-
29th, 2008.
Yep.
Where you played the crappy Russian.
Nico Bellic.
I had no problem with that game.
I hated
Oh, you
him.
did.
I
I did not like
hated
the
him and
driving.
I hate his cousin.
Just didn't like the driving. But
But I'm excited for it, and I'll give it a year. If there's nothing about a PC release, then I'm gonna watch it on YouTube and I'll watch it through Twitch or something like that.
I'm excited for it just because the Red Dead 1 was a really good game. It played well.
I enjoyed Red Dead 1.
It played well. It had a really good story, in my opinion. And I only could think they can do better with it.
now, do you think the online is going to be similar to GTA 5? The way they approached it.
Everyone had such an outcry for multiplayer on Red Dead 1. It would
Wasn't
be.
there a multiplayer?
Yes.
It was weird.
It
was like
wasn't.
a
It wasn't.
TDM type
It
thing.
wasn't
at
an
the-
open.
Yeah.
It wasn't an open world.
No.
People
I know
wanted an
that.
open world like multiplayer,
Okay.
but they have a wide door with what they can do with that.
They could easily do a GTA 5 style online. Because
They
if
could
it's
do-
a
they could
wild,
do
if it's a
something
wild
like
west,
that.
they can do like probably missions with like gather up these horses.
If they've been doing
Uh,
this though for a long time,
They know what they're doing.
No, because there was banks and shit.
well, I'm saying if this thing could have been in
in
development for a long time, you could end up making like a whole different story for online only.
We're assuming this game's been in development for 5 years because that seems
That's
to
what I'm
be
saying, like-
that seems to be Rockstar's theme. Every game is worked on for 5 years.
Then
5 to
they
6
could
years.
pull the multiplayer aspect where when they did the lowrider expansion for GTA, where you had a separate story kind of to do.
I didn't get that far.
You didn't.
I just shoot people.
The lowrider thing had a somewhat of a story to it.
I barely got enough money to buy a lowrider, so and then
and
I
not
bought,
properly upgrade it.
no. I spent money.
If
to buy
you
money.
don't,
I spent money to
do you
get
have
money
the
in
best
game.
hydraulic thing in there?
Yes, I do.
That's where
on-
you get the big
I
bounces.
do on the van. Yeah, I bought the van one.
But no, like if they do something like that with the multiplayer, not just GTA run around and be wild and crazy and shoot things up, actually play along and do some stuff like mission story things and do a bank heist, like old school, like attack the.
Now, do you think they're gonna have heist right away online?
Probably not.
I don't think they will.
But I'm saying like the carriage heist where the gold carriage is going down this trail with a bunch
But I
of
feel like
cops.
heist would be a lot harder in Red Dead
in a fucking horse.
with wagons. Like, damn, we lost a wheel. We're going down.
The only thing that that I could see Red Dead being a little bit more interesting is when we're online. The only real threat would be the Gatling gun.
They'd probably be OP.
Probably, but
Well,
you would still.
it has
It'd
its
probably
accuracy
probably
issues.
be
Yeah,
max level
the
one.
accuracy is horrible.
Yeah, it has a great rate of fire and damage around, but
And it would,
if it's far away, it's less likely it's going to touch
and it
you.
would need 2 people to operate because one would have to fucking drive.
But it hasn't.
But it won't be like the GTA now where you get online and we're like,
Yeah.
Oh, there's a rocket launcher.
yeah,
there's
there's
a
a
rocket.
fucking helicopter and a
Hey, look,
jet.
the dude's in this Harrier jet just blowing.
Well, it all
his
depends
shit.
on the servers you join, because most people will leave you alone. They do their own thing.
Yeah.
The only thing is, Red Dead will have an interesting online that it's going to be different than GTA's.
I foresee a lot of videos of people lining up in horses and
Have
gallop.
the GTA car shows, the GTA car shows, the GTA horse meetups.
Yeah.
I mean, Red Dead horse meetups.
Yeah, I can already foresee
Have the
it.
Pimp My Horse show.
Yeah. So
See what I got? I got my horse with the gold horseshoes with the black.
it would be if it was on PC, it would be a day one buy for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Rob?
No.
I need to buy a
I
console.
would wait a little bit just to see if it would be worth it to me, if it would be fun enough I get my money's worth. Because I didn't like Red Dead.
Even if it,
For me, it's westerns. It's,
yeah, I don't think it would be anything even you would ever like, just because you're oversaturation of Western anything.
Yeah, like, okay, well, for example, off topic here. Was it The Hateful Eight?
The movie?
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
I surprisingly liked it. But I watched it for the actors that were in it. Not because it was a western.
Well, also it had Western-ish things.
It had a western style theme,
but
but I watched it for
the comedy was great in it.
Denzel
That was Chris.
and Chris Pratt. That's the only reason I watched it.
It's the only reason why I watched Magnificent Seven.
I've yet to watch that one.
Well, isn't no way. Okay, I might have the movie switched up then.
I think you did because I don't think Chris Pratt was in that because Magnificent Seven. had
No,
Chris Pratt.
he's that's what you're.
You had-
Okay.
I had them.
Hateful Eight has
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Not see that then. Never mind. Wrong movie.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Samuel.
I had number right.
You had
Kind of. I was
you
going
had
in
the
the
Western
direction.
thing. Hateful Eight is not as common. It's really funny, but it's also very like it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. Yeah, it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, so it's gory and freaking.
I think the.
It's like Kill Bill Western.
Never seen Kill Bill either.
Nope.
But okay.
All
Well,
right, so we're going to wrap
All
this
right.
up.
yeah, we're wrapping it up. All right,
That's
this
us
is
with Red Dead Redemption 2 and
another
our
successful
podcast today.
We'll be back next week. We will be changing the schedule. I think we're
We're gonna do a Monday one.
we're doing Monday. Well, are we doing this Monday? Or-
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Why not?
And then you can read some on YouTube. You have 3 weeks first.
Yeah, we'll do that. So this is wrap it up.
Thanks
All right.
for watching.
Take care, everyone.
Have a good one.